Hello and welcome back. Part three. Sorry, I was a little late on this one. I try to like space them out 3 or 4 days per each one, but internet's been a little tough, and a hurricane kind of does that to you. So hopefully you'll excuse me on that. This one's gonna be a good chunk longer than part two. Part two was very very easy. Uh, Yeah, I think we should just, get on into it. As per usual, I already cleared off the floor of the second floor and made my third floor. When doing this, just make sure that you have enough room. You can check this by putting a mine and making sure that there's no room in between the second floor and the third floor. See? Moving on from there though, I left the second floor open up here for a reason. And I was debating when I was doing my little pre-build before recording it how I wanted to do this. And I think I want to put my carbide lining up on this section right here, which would be super easy to do. Which we're going to build this floor again real quick. Just RQ real quick. Okay. And then grab our graphite. 1, 2, 3. Let's just give this one more so it reaches all the way. Make sure that it's okay. There we go. Now the plan for this is to have it drop. So the triples, I'm going to be doing the components. I'm going to be doing the Tempest and the Vesper, I think are what they call them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to make sure that these are 6. I'm leaving room here to like make the stuff, and then I'm gonna have it like drop down over here. But that's for future. So I'm doing those components at least up here so that those are the ones I need for the 10 elements and the dark matter battery. So it makes sense to have that up here, and then on the last floor for the final component, which would be the Cosmos, I think, or the stuff, something like you'll get the idea. But I need graphite. Yeah. Man, I'm just awful right now. I took too long of a break. Mortar. Furnace. And then we need the lining, which would be a press and 1 extruder. I'm trying to keep this area a little open because we might have to come back up here if I run out of room below. Though I don't think I will. And then I'm also probably going to come back up here and like redistribute this so it goes to where it needs to go to for the drop downs. So just like keep that in mind. So now with the easy part done, we're going to make the same design as we've done the past couple floors at least. And we're going to start with the salt because I don't like reaching down all the way to the tier 6 stuff over and over and over again. So there's the 3 for the first ingredient, I guess. And there's the last 3. Though I did this very poorly. I should have done this way. But oh well. Okay, And then we can add our conveyors now. So to make it easy for us, we just leave one space at the end so that it matches up perfectly. And we're gonna do this for each one. This just saves us time in the long run, doing it all at once. I put that all the way at the end, feels bad. And that's why I didn't do the others like that. Okay. Now, the first set of ores, mines, or ore mines, however you want to do it. It's going to be moly, platinum, and chromium. I'm just going to start with moly. It doesn't really matter which order you do it. You're going to do the exact same thing either way. So if you want to be really cool, you could do a different order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll look basically identical to the top floor. At least for the way I'm gonna design the ore lines. Using the certified Deathoof mine design here, we're gonna finish that up. I think evolving from using chutes to place the conveyors to the platforms has really helped with speed, and also making it so where I do half the mines and then doing the other half also speeds it up quite a bit. It makes it easier to figure out what you're placing, which I think is a nice bonus. Placing them in the right spot also helps. So we're gonna go ahead and place this so it's 2 down from the top. Place another one here. Now we know that we need 2 spots for the ore to drop down, so we can place the platform 2 back, and then we'll throw the grinder up against the side right here. Make sure that's facing the right way. We can put that on the ground to see that white arrow. Put it back up here. Make sure that it's in the right spot, which it is. Then we can go over here, put the short conveyors down where we need to. I got that. We can put our mixer down here. Our up conveyor will be right in this little divot. And then we can add our short conveyor so it connects. And then we know that our crusher is going to be over here. So I kind of just go about here-ish is fine. And then we can go at 3. One like that. I'm gonna scoot it over 1, 2, flop that around. Lay the ore crusher down. Drops in just fine. Oh, let's make sure that our salt is actually dropping. Oh, that was my mistake. This all needs to scoot over 1 so that it actually falls in the right spot. The grinder's a little too thick for what I would like it to do. And there we go. So that problem solved. We will move this over to the edge. Go up 1. And then you want to make sure that you don't go up all the way like that. You want to drop it down 1 more. So it's just like that. It should be, I guess, 4 height tall. We can scoot that down. Okay. Next, we're going to do what doesn't really matter. Chromium or platinum. Make sure that you do 6 long. Make sure your salt goes all the way down. So same thing as before, except we get this extra 3 blocks of room because this is very, I guess, compact. So make sure that we give it two blocks of room. So we're gonna go over 1, 2. Make sure it's on the wall. And that's fine. So we can put the extra one right there. Now we can throw the grinder right here. Come back around so we can put the small conveyors. Mixer, but make sure that the mixer is 1 away from the wall. Up conveyor in the divot. It's not that serious, but you know. There we go. And then another furnace. Take it to the wall. Then our last one is platinum, at least for me. If it's for you, do the blast ore. Now for this one, I had an issue where the carbide from up here was dropping down. So to fix that, I just put a chute right here. So that I would know, okay, this is the small conveyor I need to go over, and it would drop here. So if you're having an issue, oh yikes, you're having an issue where that drops in the wrong place or drops down to the next floor. That's what I did to fix that issue. Make sure that you don't break anything else because it's very difficult to fix. Don't do that. Okay. And then the same thing as the other 9 times, I'm going to do it. I like see that it doesn't change where it's going to place, and I go, yeah, it'll move. And I just do nothing to move it. And I sit there dumbfounded when it doesn't move. Actually baffling. Okay. So because it's kind of weird, it still doesn't really matter. 1, 2. 2 from the top. And then we can bring this over here. And then where we want to place the grinder, we're going to have 2 platforms. Make sure that's facing our way, which it is. There we go. Up through where the divot is. Should be 1 away from the thing, which it is. I don't know, somewhere around here. This is all just kind of guesstimating, to be honest with you. That looks fine. Okay. Now what's nice about this is that the triple alloy smelter. Fits very comfortably where it needs to right here. I'm just making sure that there's two, I guess, units, 2 blocks of room, so I can put a conveyor here. And so that's still, I guess, flat. And then we can take this and we'll move this up over here. Actually, it'd be better if we I'm gonna scoot this over more. My idea here is that I have enough room to go up twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we want to go to. So then we need to put that so it matches that. And that so it matches that. And then we put this here. And there we go. And then we, I guess, take this all the way. We can use platforms for this since that's much easier. I'm glad the billboard's there. Really make sure that I just can see everything. Is that past that? Yeah. That's fine for right now. Now for this one, it'll be moly, chromium, and iridium, which makes something else. It makes the Vesper. I'm gonna start with moly again, at least for me, so I keep it symmetric to some degree. And this is the part where the game starts to cry about what you're doing to it. But that's okay. You just smile and nod. Our other side of mines. And this whole section right here is just going to be a copy of what I did over here. So take that for what you want. 2. And like I feel bad. I don't have much to say. I'd write some jokes if you really wanted to, but There's not really any point. Oh, is this gonna fit the way I want it to? Oh, I did one too many. Right? Right. Cool. Okay. Same thing as before. 2 over 2, down 2. Oh, does that connect? It sure does. So what I'm gonna try to do is do that and then drop it down one. Because we don't want those connecting. Okay. And then our last one, which is iridium. Is that up high enough? Yeah. Oh, see how that's dropping right there? Which means I'm a goober. Can I make the jump? Yeah, that would make sense why it's dropping. So just put a sheet right here, actually at the right height, and then, you know, do that. Now, if you already did that, and you did it the right way without me doing it the right way, good job. You're not a sheep. A goat, an animal, a barn animal. Now, if you did it because I did it, you're not that either. It's just, I really am, so don't take it personally. I'm sorry. It'd be so awkward if it wasn't iridium. Like, I should probably check, but, you know, I'm confident. See? I knew it. Knew it, knew it, knew it. 1, 2, up 1, 2. That's fine. Don't like how close that is, but, you know, it's okay. Oh, 1 too far over. Something like that. Now for this one, it doesn't really matter where we put it. I say that to some extent. As long as it's in a direction that I need, it's fine. Which I don't think this is good enough. That's 4, right? Yeah. Nope. It needs to be 5. There we go. Okay. And then furnace down here, right? No, because that's there. There we go. I'm just trying to keep it clean, though it doesn't really matter how you do that. Okay, now for the, I guess, the worst part of all. This is too far. That's the issue. Okay, let's see if I can do this first try. Okay, that's gonna start going. We're gonna split this off into two workstations. One there and one here. Does that work? Oh my gosh, it does. And then we can split these like this, and then like that. Coolio, Julio. Now we have all this room over here now, right? To some extent. I'll just be mindful of it. So then we can split these into singles. Now my test stacks did work for splitting here, where there is enough room, and they went quick enough for it. One. Oh, okay. Something like that. Oh, we don't even have to use this top floor then, if that's the case. Because then I can put the triple here, right? Right, put the triple here. And then go like this, right? Have this weird pattern thing going on, but it's okay. And then right. We go like this. And then we take this. And then I'll also just plug right into there. And we can plug these two in. Now I'm just as concerned as you are for these not producing quick enough. And for these not producing at all over here. So now I'm gonna go and try to figure out why this isn't moving. Which this goes to this. That's just not dropping anymore because of up here. So then we can get rid of that and go like this. Hello? Are you gonna... Okay, cool. So that fixes that problem. So keep in mind, this part over here is a goober. Sorry for the language. That'll fix all of this. This will all intertwine to here. Then the carbide, I can fix out to over there. How large is this? It'll probably be easier just to at least do one part up here. I don't know. We can get rid of this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and it'd probably be easier if I did it this way too. If I scoot this one more down and then went up. Match that up. That's too high. Go down one. Boom, boom. Cool. I just gotta be mindful that this right here, which is that, needs to it happen at some point, I guess. Okay, let me get up here. Same as before, we have our 2 workstations. We can, I guess, put them next to each other. Except actually next to each other. Sure, that works. And then we need our singles now. Actually, we can just put these into the stacks. Right, that works for me. Something like that, yeah. And then that won't work because crates are weird. But that will. That actually just won't work at all. Okay, it will now. If I could, you know, place stuff properly. That'll fix that. That'll fix that. Let's connect this up so you know it's working. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And then we need our singles. Oh, I think it might be better to drop it now. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing the vision. The vision now is coming together. We're gonna boot this over here. And then we're gonna stack it. Yeah. Is that? Yeah. We're gonna have one going over here to this. And then I'm gonna line up the other triple to below this, so it makes sense, you know. So the next one would be right here. Yep. Okay. Cool. So then when I get rid of the platforms up here, okay. It might need some persuasion, which I'm happy to oblige. And if it really needs persuasion, I can do that as well. I'm good at both of those things, at least in my opinion. Okay, cool. And then for this one, I think I'm gonna have it to where it's, I'm gonna try to have it on the left. That needs to be one more down. Yeah. Right? Yeah, one more. I'll figure this out. Like so. Like so. I'm gonna do the same thing as before, so now we know where it needs to go to. We can just do that. Do I trust it to work? No, I don't. We're gonna do this instead. I've learned my lesson. Single there, single there. Cool. Combine these up. That works very nicely. I'm really happy with how that turned out. As for this over here, something along the lines of that should do just fine. That's okay. So I can get rid of that. So it just needs to split here. So we can scooch this forward. Right? Maybe we won't even need those conveyors. We'll see. Okay, that was to one side. And what about the other side? Cool, cool. It's like a cool little magic trick. And then we can just combine them here. One going like that, and one going like that. That's for the other side. Just like so. Okay, cool. That didn't take long at all. I'm gonna let these run for just a little bit and see if they actually like maintain, which I don't know why they wouldn't. This is my little test. They kept going, so they should just keep going. Two singles should make up enough. My only other thing, these chutes here were just for knowing the area that I had to stay inside. My only other thing was this stack right here for the power gauges, because it might be just slow enough to where it doesn't always produce how I would like it to. So I might go back and change that to a normal one of these. I'm not even gonna say its name. I'm embarrassed to even be using them, to be honest with you, but you know, it is what it is. I think that might be it though. Everything is checked off. These aren't producing anymore. Apex alloy, why aren't you producing? See, I'm glad that I'm making sure that this is all working. Okay, so just make sure that these things know where they need to go, because they're, I guess, picky. Why aren't you dropping? Okay. Um, it's not a hard fix. I think I need to do 2. There we go. 2 quick little fixes. I'm gonna let it continue on. Make sure that it works the way it needs to. I don't even know why the original one stopped. Weird. There. Can't ignore me now. Surely, right? Okay. I don't know if it's the factory starting to get larger, so stuff is not wanting to move as easy as before. But yeah, if that does occur, those are 2, I guess, quick fixes you can do. Is shoots or scream at me in the comments. Both will probably get your point across. Thanks for watching. This should be at least this one's keeping up, right? It's overflow. Yeah, it's overflowing. Triples are so slow. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know it wasn't enjoyable to, like, wait for 5 or 6 days. I don't know. I hope you can excuse me for that. Hurricanes are hurricanes, and I don't really get the choice to blow it away. But yeah, I will catch you guys later for part 4. I'll try to get that down really soon, at least before I get back to school. Adios.